Hello and welcome to LCG NZ. Apologies for the long delay. Sean and I have basically been sick sequentially.
Unrelated.
We think.
Yeah, it may have been. Anyway, this is the FTW Store Championship. This is the first round of the finals. And we have Oliver on the left playing NEH and Josiah on the right playing Adam.
Now, this is when Kalgoda just came out?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
We've been really lax. But think of it as casting your mind back to a simpler time.
They were simpler times where there were no political operatives, there were no government employees. Life without government employees, much better, much easier.
Yeah.
No bureaucracy.
Yeah. I didn't know you were a libertarian. But
I don't know what that means, but that's okay. I don't need to know what that means for the game of Netrunner.
Okay,
hopefully.
right.
So anyway, we've got a NEH on the left. Now the question, of course, with NEH is: are you going to go fast advance? Are you going to go asset heavy? Or maybe you're just going to go full burn? But that's less likely these days, I suppose, with the most wanted.
That said, NEH can feasibly do all three of those and at the same time in the same deck.
That is true. They can. So we've got one card face down already. I didn't quite see what that is, unfortunately. Couldn't quite see it. He's shuffling his hand up just to make things tricky. I appreciate that. On the right, though, we do
Protecting HQ.
Yeah.
And...
he drew a card, so that's fine.
He's digging for something.
Digging for that burn. You can feel it. So Adam, of course, has... what is it? He has to run first. Always
be running.
So he's always running.
Makers eyeing.
Well, that is always a running.
That's a good one.
No.
Something
else. That's a good something.
Oh, is that? No, that's just.
No, I think he just paid. He paid to trash it. As Adam, he must trash things the first time he accesses them. So, and a wraparound. That's classic NBN shenanigans right there.
And I think he's just clicked through it for the double access.
Oh, of course, he can do that.
So
Breaker Bay, Sansan. Okay, Sansan's a big clue.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, that said, it's what? 2 card slots? Is it?
2 card slots, yeah, and I guess it's always going to be
2
useful.
or 3 card slots, and it's a backup plan.
Yeah, it's always good to have such a plan. I don't know if we can see Josiah's credit pool, which is kind of frustrating, but that's okay.
Well,
I believe
he spent 2 on the Maker's Eye, and he spent some money to trash, so I think he might be out.
Oh, he might be completely out. I think you're right, actually.
It's a tough place to recover from.
Okay, pad campaign.
0 credits.
Pad campaign for NBN, that's always good to have a little bit of extra money.
Yeah.
Another card down, another card in. Just cycling those cards, looking for that.
I think that was the Daily Business show that he just drew. So
he's going to get a lot of cycling of cards really quickly then, isn't he?
Yeah.
And more cards go down. All right, so over to Adam.
And, Josiah's on 0 because Moonbad Temple cost 3 to trash.
Oh, of course.
So,
right.
Work back from that.
Well, I mean, you can always click for credits. Not a great strategy, but you can. The good news is, he's always be running. He can run into stuff.
That's true, yeah.
He can literally always be running without killing himself.
And the kind of upside here is that not having credits invalidates the downside of having to trash the first thing you access.
Did he run first click?
I think he got 2 credits.
He's got 2 credits. His click tracker's on 3. I think he's not always been running.
Ooh.
That's all right.
Judge. Maybe that's what they're hashing out now. Actually.
Sometimes you need to run a little less. Sometimes you can run too much. Oh, there's the Cyberdex in Oliver's hand there. That's always the full program though, not the shitty trial version.
Oh, look, don't judge based on trial versions. I mean, have you paid for WinRare?
I have not paid for WinRare.
Rar. WinRAR sounds like something you do with a dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly. It wins. And it rars.
Well,
see, staying topical because it's still related to cyber sleuthing and stealing from the good people of WinRAR. Please donate to WinRAR. Not a sponsored deal.
But if you're listening, WinRAR people,
We did pay for it very convincingly with actual American dollars. I don't even know why they were American. Anyway, the Daily Business shows
so
up.
He's gone very horizontal.
I think we've gone so horizontal we've come off the mat. I think that's something they actually fix for future games, just a heads up.
There we go.
Oh,
Diversified.
how many credits is
he's
that?
in the money now, so I think that's
5 credits?
Yeah, it's probably one.
Because he's got
screen.
one card off screen. Oh, man. As I say, I think that's something they fix for the later games. I see that they're playing on mats and told stay on the mat. So it's one thing that's important. Oh,
there we go.
Food!
Oh,
Double food!
Someone's eating well tonight. Unfortunately, Adam is a robot.
I was going to question that, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's worth less agenda points to him.
Oh. I thought it was just worth less because, global food, he can't distribute the food because he's just one man.
Well,
I mean,
one bioroid.
He can't always be running, but you can only run with so much food. His servos can only carry so much, Hank. Anyway, Daily Business show. And I noticed Katie's got some money on her now, so that's pretty useful. I think a lot of clicks are being spent to get through HQ, but I mean, last turn that was obviously beneficial.
Oh, yeah.
With the finding of food. I mean, that's 6 points you're negating from the corporation side, and that's definitely good to get.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, you can just face check that face down R&D ice, click through it, and you still have, what is it, 1 click left to load Katie with?
You have 1 click left to load Katie, but that's your entire turn. But I mean, if you slow the corp down, that's...
Well, you're forcing them to res the ice, and maybe think about further protecting R&D.
Oh, he's pointing at it. Is this the R&D run? It is.
Archangel, yeah.
Well, goodbye, Katie.
Yeah.
We barely knew ye. Mumbad.
Mumbad, yeah. Another temple?
I don't think he had the money for it, though. So
No, I think he was flat broke.
Because all the money was on Katie, and now Katie is no more. I do like Adam's setup at the moment. We've got the directives, and that's it. I think even the drug dealers have been thrown in the bin, which, they can't sell drugs in the bin.
Well, look, I mean, they're terrible drug dealers, right? If you have no money, they come to you and they go, hey, you want some drugs? Oh, you got no money? Oh, that's fine. Here's some drugs. Come back next week.
No, 'cause
and if you still have no money, they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's cool, man. Have some more drugs.
You'll pay them later. Drug dealers are totally cool with that. They'll give you drugs for free. First set's free. And then the next turn they go, by the way, can you pay for the drugs I gave you last turn? You go, nah, man, flat broke. And then you sell your drug dealer. But going back to the non-sequitur of Netrunner, there is so horizontal that we're going into new servers. You're in an interesting spot when the corporation player starts putting servers on top of servers.
It's not that rare, is it?
It's not rare, but
especially with NEH, just asset spam, not that much ice, and you've got the benefit of Daily Business show, so you can really filter through the non-assets if you don't want them.
True, you can, but at the same time, you can...
I think that's an Astro down there. In his hand.
Where'd the Santan go?
That might be one of the face downs.
I didn't see where the Santan went. I see in the runner's hand we've got a Sure Gamble, a data folding, and is that a HQ interface? Probably not. That wouldn't make much sense. I'm sure we've probably seen it. Someone's going to point out what it was. But that's totally fun. I love it when people comment on how it was so obvious.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, no, we're going to get a whole bunch of comments on everything's being wrong. That's okay. That's pretty much the comments I get in my email from my ex. Everything was wrong. That was the problem. I say X for a reason. Okay, so the data folding's down. Oh, it's Katie. We saw her go back to his hand.
Yep.
Katie is not an HQ interface. You can't just call her that. Anyway, R&D and HQ are better protected now.
Oh, yep. He took the breaking news. So I think he's going to try to score that out now.
Yep. I do like the cerebral static in archives. Against Adam, that's kind of useless. Okay.
Interesting call, though, splashing for cerebral static.
I feel like I've played against this deck before. There's the breaking news.
Yeah, team sponsorship.
Yeah, that's good. It is interesting, but I know I've been screwed by that before. I think he was running a very similar deck in a later store championship, and it went very badly for me very quickly because I was kind of relying on that. I think I was playing Kit, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, losing Kit to that was rather devastating.
Yeah. I mean, some cards are hit more by it than others. I think there's fundamentally two types of ID in Netrunner. One that just makes everything slightly more efficient, and the other transforms the way you build your deck.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you have one of those transformative IDs and it's suddenly blank, then uh-oh.
You're in an interesting spot.
Yeah.
But I mean, in this case, Adam doesn't care because Adam, his identity just goes, hey, you have the directives, I don't care anymore.
But hey, you know what? Compelling reason to play the Professor.
No, you can't just keep pushing the Professor. Oh, another Santan City Grid and a Project Beale?
Yeah. Now, he's already got I think an Astro in hand, so he's thinking, can I protect both of those? Yeah, see.
Did he keep the Beale? I feel like he kept the Beale.
Okay, so
Please don't
I have no idea. Let's never play one of those, like...
It looks kind of blue on the side. You mean like 3-card Monty?
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Or like, which ball is the cup in? You gotta find the... You know what? There's an obvious joke there. I'm not going to make it.
It's not often you take the high road.
Well, you know, it's either that or I start talking about cupping balls. I'm not going to do that.
Alright, I think he's just rezzed unhelpfully off screen. So he's just rezzed a Sansan using the temples, and he's scored out a...
Astro script.
Astro.
That's going to be...
Fun times. So, Adam's going to have to go and shut down... Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jay Laundry, where you going, though? I would really like it if he got the Sansan. That way it would come off the board. I think he's going for one of the temples. Yeah.
Oh, he has to trash it.
He does have to trash it, but why would... But, I mean, he wouldn't have the money necessarily. Hey, there we go. We can see the Sansan. How's it going, Sansan? In fact, I think there's another card even further along from you can see. It's a card city! Oh, the cardtrocities.
So I don't suppose we could invest in a wide-angle lens for this thing?
We should. We should think about that. It's a bit late for that now, though, unfortunately. Okay, Sansan's gone. The card moves down. I hope that's the last one. But who knows? For all we know, the cards could go along all the way across the table.
There we go. So he's just gone on a trashing spree.
Yep. Good. Get rid of the Indian stuff. They control the media. You can't trust them.
I heard something slightly different from, I think, what you intended. That'll shake out in post. We'll see if I'm hearing things or Sean is a horrible racist. Both.
Oh, I think I just... Okay, cool. No, it's just in general the media you can't trust. Anyone in the media is fully fine. It's just the media itself. This is me trying to cover for myself. So, anyway, back to the game. Mumbad Temple's still out there. Another server's created. And, more money for NBN. The counting of the servers is just a very good thing to have after diversified portfolios.
Yeah, what was the record diversified I pulled on you? Like 22 credits?
Yeah, that was kind of bullshit.
I think you still won that game, though.
Well, you had money. You had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's fine. You had nothing to protect it. So Katie's back on the table, obviously, and looks like we're getting another run on the Mumbad Temple, but the credit's being used to res...
Something.
Oliver will figure it out in a moment. Yeah. That's the one, pad campaign.
Yeah.
And then it goes away. That's alright. I mean, it's gone now.
Yeah. But hey, triple pad.
Yeah, 3 credits a turn, plus that card draw, plus the sponsorship. It's doing well. I mean, where do you go from here? Do you just try to hit centrals and hope you can... I mean, the fact that you've got an Astro script with a token on, and you know... Well, we do know there's more Sansans around, so there is always a chance for fast advancing out for victory here, so that could be a problem.
Yeah, and he's got the money to do it, so...
Yeah.
I think what I would do is leverage the fact that you see 2 out of HQ each turn.
Turtlebacks and Enigma? No,
Wraparound.
I saw the blue and I got excited about Enigma. I don't know why.
Enigma's a good card.
Yep, it is.
Finds a place in all of my Wayland decks because Wayland's own code gates are trash.
Yeah. They... Really? I've always like... Oh, wait, no.
Wayland
yeah, they
code
are.
gates.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking Jinteki. Because, Jinteki have the best Lotus Field, and that's always the best. It's not so good anymore, actually, but...
No.
I was adamant it was the best for a while.
Oh, it was the best for a while because it basically shut down Anarch. If you've got one piece of ice that shuts down 1/3 of all the runner factions, then
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Especially a popular one. Okay, so we've got
an assassin.
Assassin, sorry, yes. For some reason I thought it was guard, and that's the complete opposite of an assassin. See, guards protect against assassins.
Unless you have a really shitty guard.
Well, yeah.
You're not paying well.
He's just had enough. So... That's probably not... I mean, can he click past the damage there? I think he's...
Yeah. Well, he's just going to have to bounce off the...
yeah, he can't really get... Well, I mean, spend some of the money, but probably doesn't help enough.
Well, the money's all on Katie, so what are you going to do? You can't spend it.
Yeah, what's he going to do with that money, though? Like, the danger here for NBN especially is that...
Yeah, there we go.
Another Astro
Is it
script.
Astro Train, or was that the Beal?
Well, we've got another...
I'm advancing something. Just hold on.
And I'm putting another team sponsorship.
Yeah.
So 2 team sponsorships. That's going to pull 2 things out. Probably a Sansan.
Or the temples.
Oh, yeah, get those temples back. That'd be good.
Yeah.
There's
Choo Choo.
Choo Choo, indeed.
Astro Train has left the station.
And what are we getting? Just excited there.
So, I mean, it's getting really dangerous for the runner here because Corp's on 5.
He's on 4. He got those 2 foods, and I don't think he's got anything else since.
Yeah.
Unless I missed it.
But the Corp is 1 fast advance away from winning.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and we know that Beal is poking around, so...
Yeah.
I don't think it's in his hand.
There's Santans.
It doesn't really matter at this point. You've really just got to rush the Centrals and hope that you can do something with that.
Yeah. That's why something like Gang Sign's not bad.
I like Gang Sign. It's how much influence? 1? 2?
2. Might be wrong.
Yeah, 2 influence is fine.
I ran it out of Eddie Kim for a while.
Right.
Just because I like trashing operations.
I think you just like trashing anyone you can, really.
Yep.
But... I mean, Adam's influence is already fairly stretched, being that he's one of the mini-faction runners. And so that does make things a lot trickier for him. Mumbad Temple is down. So that's good. And is he spending all his Katie money?
Well,
or is he just
taking
collecting
it?
I think he's just collecting it, okay.
Yeah, and he's got an E3. He hasn't been drawing very much.
Well, he does get that 1 free draw a turn if he's going down, but... E3, I mean, that couldn't help a little bit, I guess, going through, because
It'll get you through the assassin, but then you just planted public sympathy. Alright, interesting. So now he's starting to build up his hand, but I think it's too little too late.
Well, I mean... Yeah, I guess when you got NEH where it is, having 5 points, having the... Wait, where are those going? I'm not quite sure what's happening there. He's not tagged. And even if he was, I don't think many corps would trash the directives.
Well, I guess if they were collateral from All-Seeing Eye or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you were to sell them to Aesop.
You could sell your directives to Aesop.
Sure.
I think Aesop's a bigger problem than the drug dealer, to be honest, thematically. He just buys all sorts of random crap. Who is he selling the drug dealer to?
The other drug dealer.
Oh my god, because he has debts to pay.
Yep, it's a turf war.
Huh.
Or his boss is just pissed because he's been giving away drugs to a deadbeat.
A deadbeat robot,
Yeah.
in this case. Yeah, to be fair, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, we're looking for something. I always like the searching for something in your own side. Oh, protecting one of the large servers.
Well, you wouldn't want to put something down and advance it twice and then realize you put the wrong card down, would you? It'd be a terrible feeling.
That would be pretty bad, yeah, I guess. But I mean, what would you need to protect if you've got that many servers? Maybe another Mumbad temple. I mean, is he going through assassin?
Well,
He's running through assassin. He's
he
just
might
taking
be baiting. Yeah.
Oh, look, I admire the assassin attempt. You've got to try to get through it. But it's really, he's feeling the heat. That's for sure. He's just got to try. And if 3 meat damage is going to give you that chance, what else does that do? It trashes the program, doesn't it? 3 meat damage.
3
to the program?
net damage.
Okay.
It's net damage, and I think.
But it's still a program. But I mean, he's got no program, so that's helpful. Another Archangel drawn by NEH.
And a something. Turtlebacks, I think, but his board's pretty much already set up, so.
I don't know if more money's even really needed.
No, right
He's
now
got at
he
least
needs
15.
some. Oh,
Astroscript.
yep.
Would an Astroscript do?
I was just going to say agendas, but yep, an Astro will certainly do
Would you
it.
like to buy some Astroscripts?
He's,
Okay, so you can't really protect it, though. That's the thing. But after Adam went through last time and took all the damage, is he willing to just keep trying to run his head into that?
yeah, look, I mean, he can't charge through Assassin again, can he? Because he has no cards in hand, so if he takes any damage,
Or
he's
if that's a Sansan, that'll do it as well, in fact.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, that's the Sansan.
That's the Sansan.
And that
that's
is the game. Well, Oliver will then move on to the second round of the finals, and Josiah, will go to the losers bracket. So congratulations, Oliver, and I'm sure we'll see where we go from here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next round.